welcome to Season 3 of OMNI REWATCH. That's right, the podcast where we talk Ben 10. We're on Season 3. Guys, are you excited?
Oh, yeah, boy!
Oh my god, we made it to 3 seasons of Ben 10. I cannot fucking believe it, man.
I don't know, I'm happy that we're finally to Season 3. We are halfway through this series, and God knows how long before we get to the other ones.
How many seasons of Ben 10 we have?
4. There's 4 seasons of the original Ben 10.
4 of the original seasons, I believe 3 of Alien Force and 2 of Ultimate Alien.
Okay.
What about Omniverse?
Could be wrong.
Omniverse is a lot of seasons, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. But
Omniverse is gonna be its own fuck.
Kind of weird.
Dude, Omniverse is gonna be its own Trek. I will tell you that for a fact.
Yeah. We'll talk about our plans in another video, but today's episode to start off season 3 is Berg. Would you like to present the episode for us?
Of course, we have Season 3, Episode 1, Ben 10,000. As Ben and Gwen are planning Max's birthday on the shore of Horse Thief Lake, which for those who don't know, that's in Mount Rushmore in South Dakota, a mysterious stranger appears and kidnaps Gwen. So Ben follows her to a strange portal. When the dust settles, Ben realizes that he is 20 years in the future, where humans and aliens live peacefully. He learns that Gwen's captor is her future self, who has become a master sorceress. Gwendolyn, my wife, reveals that the future Ben, called Ben 10,000, is now a world-renowned hero, with 10,000 different alien forms at his disposal. But upon meeting his future self, Ben realizes that the future Ben is all business and just can't relax and have fun, not even for his own family.
Okay.
Our wife, Berg.
Okay. Before we get into the simp mode activated switch for this podcast, let's talk about our overall feelings. I thought this episode was actually really fucking good. It opened pretty well with Ben and Gwen. They forgot the cake. You know how it is. Even though we all pointed out that Accelerate can easily get the cake, but you don't have to understand getting a cake. You also have to wait on a line, make the order. Just him walking into a store as Accelerate.
Please, Ben tore up a freaking cereal aisle for a toy. You really don't think he's just gonna snatch a cake from the front?
That kid is not patient.
Here's the thing, though. Like, you can there are, like, pre-made cakes out there. Like, you just buy one from there.
Saying.
Okay.
It doesn't, just head to Walmart. I mean, it's not like they're really on a shortage on account of just all the people all the, baking companies that were complaining about it.
All the grandpa's birthdays that are happening in the world.
you be surprised. Dude, legit, that is a thing, though. It's like, there's so many... we had cake for my grandfather's birthday when he was around, so yeah, no, it's like people celebrate their grandpa's birthday. It's a thing.
True, and yes, Gwen. We're all gonna say it. I like adult Gwen's design. She's pretty good, although. I feel like this is like the weakest version of in form of magic. In terms of magic, her magic seems pretty weak compared to any other Gwen we've
considering teenage Gwen was able to casually time travel.
Yeah, this one's I guess she relies on the charms, Hex's charms to do magic. The Gwen we know doesn't really rely on that. It's like a spell book so this has got to be it's got to be a different form, a different Gwen. It's just her magic just seems very basic, if I'm being real.
Also, this adds to my theory that Paradox did not exist until the art style was changed by Celestial Sapiens. Because the first time time travel happened with Gwen, Paradox stepped in the fuck you doing? It's hey, what are you doing?
Get the fuck out of here, okay? Stop trying to fuck with us.
Exactly, that's what Paradox did. But in this one, Gwen just casually steals herself. Paradox was giving her a hassle for even talking to herself and just warning herself about what's about to happen. You're really telling me Paradox was just casually chilling as older Gwen kidnapped her younger self?
I think he was on his day off. It's it's
just I don't work today. It's my off day.
Fuck this. Like, I'm sure this won't fuck up the time stream.
No, because after this, there's like another timeline Ben 10K episode, and Grandpa Max actually straight up looks like he did take Ozempic. It's like the future Ozempic where he's like skinny, has a cool robot arm. That Grandpa Max is awesome.
Nah, here's the thing. That one, it kind of makes sense because that's kind of just what happens to old people. They either get like really fat or really skinny.
He kind of looks like
Grandpa
Max from the future. Kind of looks like Rob Paulson in a little bit. You ever do something
It'd be funny if he was voiced by Rob Paulson.
No, that would be great. But he dev side by side looks like just Rob.
Oh, so have fun with this.
Okay, we gotta cut that.
No, I gotta say, fuck you.
How do you feel about the shine?
We gotta cut this part out.
Why do I look? No. I'm putting it on the. I'm putting this image on the screen. I look like a brown Professor X.
No, what you look like is a brown Charlie Brown.
No. Due to our art style, you look like fucking Cyborg from Teen Titans Go, dude.
Oh, that is true.
Ooh, hold up. Give me a second.
No, Cal, done with read this. Okay. Berg. Before we talk more about this episode, what do you think about this episode?
All right, so I got two things I want to say about this episode. I'm gonna save the
here it comes.
Two big things.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay. So
we're guys, and they.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about this. So first things, my thoughts. I actually really do like this episode. This is actually a very good starter to the season 3. I like the fact that Ben and Gwen see their future self. I like that Ben realizes that, hey, my future self is kind of a dick. And I think it really helps the fact that he realizes maybe he can change his future. The fact that, honestly, I won't say this episode's pretty standard, but it's pretty standard, but it's still pretty cool. I like Animo with his fucking gorilla body. It's like, Chowda! I have the strength of 20 men! I can rip apart!
Ramen,
I'm an albino monkey.
Ramen, when you show footage of future animal, you just gotta put the what's his name, Moto theme.
He's like, I like him big, I like him chunky, and speaking of which, Bill Gax's design was funny because it reminds you of that scene from Family Guy when fucking when Quackman discovered internet porn, and he's just like, hey Peter, I'm gonna check out that internet porn right there, and I'm gonna get my mail. He just looks, he has that fucking muscular arm. I fucking love him.
Just checking some of that internet porn.
But overall, I will say this though, the entire bit, like minus the kids, of course, because of obvious reasons, that entire family is sexy. Like, I would fuck that entire bloodline. I'm just saying, like. It's like, even at the old age, Max is still fucking hot.
I'm just tempted to edit, like, having Berg while there's a shot of future Gwen where she's like, she is such a bad bitch, though.
No,
she is. And
Grandpa Max is also a baddie with that awesome-ass beard.
No, definitely. Ben's pretty hot, too. Okay, here's the... All right, now fuck it. Might as well do it now. Might as well get this out the freaking way now.
Oh,
all right, all right. To my fellow NSFW artists, who you are.
Hold up. Warning. This is about to get pretty graphic, so if you don't like hearing about sex, please skip to a certain part of the podcast, and thank you, and enjoy.
Okay, that's a pretty good warning there. Anyway, so let's talk about this now, shall we? Fuck it, because I feel like this has to be done. Look, I'm not going to tell artists what they can and can't do, but motherfuckers, y'all motherfuckers keep fucking drawing the Kid Gwen when you're drawing your stuff. It's like there is an easy way freaking out. It's like we have 1, 2, possibly 3 if you want to count Omniverse. Dude, it's been 20 fucking years. There's no fucking excuse anymore, okay? I want fucking adult Gwen in my smut. God damn it. I'm pounding my fucking table right in the back because I am fucking angry right now.
I'm just imagining Berg just trying to find some good smut, and then he keeps getting just flashbanged by CP.
That's literally what's going to happen. It's like, dude, I'm tired of this, man. It's like, again, if this, back then, I mean, the thing is this. I don't know how
It's like they can't keep getting away with it.
No, for real. It's like you guys have to. You guys have a good ass. Like said, the creators gave you an out. They gave you three outs, maybe four if you're a little bit weird for the alien four. You know what?
Well, no, you have 4. We got a future Gwen from this one, future Gwen with the long ponytail, future Gwen from Omniverse, and then
there you go, guys. You got a bunch of future Gwen. Isn't there a future Gwen in the reboot?
I am not counting her.
I'm not counting her. No,
like
there's nothing appealing about that design.
She's like the president. I know.
Dude,
but for people that want to count it, you got multiple adult Gwens.
And I'm just like, and the thing is this, it's like, dude, there is so much you can do there. Like, I got a guy friend, like, well, it's only because they have the question. I'm like, my dude, listen, it's like I said, we've had this conversation many times. It's like, why are we doing this? And it's like, oh, we changed the design to looking more older. I'm like, dude, there's an actual, like, if there was no official Gwen design, like, official, like, older Gwen design, I would be somewhat lean, like, oh, I'm in a little bit more old. I'm like, fine, whatever. But it's like, no, we got this. And she's a fucking bad bitch. She's my wife. And you motherfuckers out there constantly doing the same shit. All right, fine. Our wife, you fucking red.
Fucking lesbian. I swear to God.
While they're simping for Gwen, I'm simping for Grandpa Max. I'm sorry.
I mean, Grandpa Max is high. But let's be honest.
You know what? If you want to simp for Gwen, let me just say, Grandpa Max's old ass booty, man. He could get.
Look, dude. Look. Here's the thing. No one's making young versions. No one's making kid
Ramen
versions.
Just stands outside of like old folks' homes, swiping through Tinder.
No, bro. Is that okay? This is the funny. I don't know. I don't know. If you guys see that show called for this old.
Sorry.
I don't know if you seen that old show called like Brickleberry from like fucking Comedy Central, where there's a character like his name's Denzel. He's this black dude constantly fucks old white women. I'm like, I'm seeing that for fucking
I'm joking around, but I'm looking for old men that wear red Hawaiian shirts. Hit me up.
Dude, nah, but for real, I'm going on this ramble. But it's just, dude, here's the reason. I know I'm going on this ramble, but I've been holding this in for a year and a half.
No, I feel you on that. It's cool, but you know what else I'm feeling? This image.
It's not a visual podcast.
Okay.
You have to
just throw it up.
No, the thing is, I didn't see it yet. So
for some people that are listening,
plug our Twitter. Twitter. That's how they'll find it.
Kai, for some people listening to it on Spotify, they need to have a visual. Like so.
But if we plug our Twitter, then they can get the video.
Kai, I know.
Go on Twitter.com.
When people listen to us on Spotify, they have their phones in their pocket and they're listening. So it's best to describe what we're looking at, so that way they don't feel like they're missing out. So what I'm looking at, guys, is Kai made Kai made that's still bald, and then at first I look like Brown Professor X, and now I look like, and she made another edit where I look like a Mexican. I look like a Latino cyborg, as if like the cyborg was light skin, and he, it looks pretty cool though. I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah, no, this is for real. Again, I'm just gonna say it here. But for real though, honestly, despite my rant, look. I can't tell an artist what they can. I can't draw. I'm just saying, bro. I'm tired of this. I'm just tired of seeing Kid Gwen everywhere, dude. We got adult. I think it's time to move on. We need adult Gwen stuff. Artists, in fact, including myself, we gotta do better. We gotta just do this, man. All right, because we're given options, and a lot of y'all just fucking blew it. Now I did, in fact, I've drawn some stuff actually. Hold on. Let's see. By the way, you guys are. I mean, we're not gonna show up. But some of you guys are okay with seeing like NSFW stuff, right? I mean, I know Kai is, but I'm okay. Let me just.
Damn, you didn't have to call me out.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first freaking time. But so yeah, this is some of the stuff I did with Gwen here. Again, we're not showing this because for obvious reasons.
Describe it. Just describe it. If you
Yeah,
as
and-
detailed as you can, because we are.
I'm not gonna describe it, dude, because
No,
I'm
just describe what you're showing. God.
I'm showing my work of adult Gwen. Are you happy
Okay.
now?
We're not describing it. It's some graphic shit, dude.
I'm just making sure because we are doing a podcast.
Yeah, okay. I just showed it in the chat.
Oh.
Okay, what Berg is sending us in our separate chat is some adult Gwen art, which is pretty fire. But it
Oh, I was gonna describe it.
no, don't.
Yeah, no.
I'm
but
best to describe what you're seeing, not with the images in question.
again, you know, Ron, you did the right thing by telling people what skip to the part with sex, dude. But
Yeah,
no, I'm just tired, bro.
I'm trying to keep the peace and making sure we don't go too far into the unforgiven territory. But like we're good. But I do.
I think.
But I think
Sorry,
we're
let's
good.
finish.
It's gonna be a sex-filled podcast anyway, so we go with the warning.
But basically, the point is, I'm saying is this: any NSFW artist listening to this into Ben 10, just please start doing adult Gwen because it's just tiring at this point. Like, I get it. It's like actually, no, I don't get it, but it's.
I don't. Get it.
But at this point, I think we just gotta move forward with this. That's all I'm just saying. That's
Yeah.
all, man.
Yeah, and
I'm just time to see Kid Gwen,
you guys
dude.
you guys don't understand. Berg's since we started this podcast, Berg has been holding that in, and just until we got to this episode, and you have no idea how much he was holding that in. There'd be times where we just like talk about adult Gwen in some episodes, but it was just not the right time. But this time, because it is adult Gwen in the episode, it felt like the perfect time. So
It was the perfect time.
Kudos for
Man, I'm
you.
running out of bald people to draw you as.
Just- Professor X put me in a wheelchair. Anyway,
You're already in a chair. That just means drawing the rest of your body.
good. Do that. But Kai, what are your thoughts on this episode of the Ben 10K episode?
I love it. This has always been a fan favorite episode of mine. Like, I'm always excited about it. I think it's perfect for a season 3 premiere, especially because it really brings things like big in scope. Like, I can imagine that's why they're like, this has to be the season 3 premiere, because it just brings so much. It widens the scope of what this show can be, because it's basically showing us that this isn't just the show with a kid that can turn into aliens anymore. It's showing just how big this world is. One thing I find weird is that in the description they touch on the fact that humans and aliens are living in harmony, but that's like not even touched upon in the episode. But it's kind of a missed opportunity. I kind of wish that they touched on that.
Dude,
I think it's because honestly, in my opinion, if they really wanted to, they should have done it as an hour-long special, because that would have been able to be. Because I feel like that would give a ton of explain, like, hey, why are aliens living side by side? Which, by the way, this episode takes place in 2026. We are in 2025, and we have not seen any of this shit. In fact, we've seen a lot worse.
Oh, that is funny. Yo, where's my fucking flying cars? Fucking actual fucking
I want the hoverboard.
The hoverboards, and yo, man, were the holograms in here? There were holograms in here, right?
I don't think they're meant.
Yeah, there was some
holograms,
time.
There was
though.
Well,
Look at that.
Billboards and stuff. There was.
I want to talk. We also saw some glimpses of some galvanic mechamorphs in the background. Like there's little aliens here or there. If you pay attention, just thrown in there. There's some of Ben's aliens too, but I saw one galvanic mechamorph, and I'm like, that galvanic mechamorph. I'm gonna grab it. If I'm gonna grab a beer with that one, I bet that one has a story to tell, bro.
Like
That one's a mechanic.
That one's a mechanic. Oh, that's so cool. Okay.
Yeah, gray galvanic mechamorphs are confirmed to be mechanics.
Okay, that's fucking awesome. Hell yeah. And
then the city was designed by that one the one fuckhead from the last episode. What's his name?
No,
the one that looks like Damian Wayne.
No.
Eddie or Edmund or whatever the fuck his name was.
Yeah, Ed.
The dick made a fucking.
The city's literally designed by him.
Is his son at least doing something? No, we don't even know, right? Oh, fuck him. He made an underwater city. But you know what? At least he somewhat learned his lesson. I bet his son hates him.
So two things. One, that was actually his grandson. And two,
I bet his grandson hates him.
And two, the Galactic Enforcers actually make a reappearance in this episode.
And they're
we get a lot of callbacks.
They're just as useless as the first episode we saw them. Even useless.
You know the funny thing is, Ben treated these guys like shit, and they're like, it's like, oh.
I mean, Ben treated them the way we treated them when we saw the episode.
Fair enough. It's like, you know, you guys are useless. I don't want you guys here.
I mean,
I don't want to play with you anymore.
They fall for when they're capturing Dr. Animal. They get knocked the fuck out, only to reappear towards the very end to like.
I like the joke we made that it was cocoa powder. That knocked them out.
It's like, no, we was like, Animal's like, oh, you caught me. I can't defeat you guys. Pocket chocolates. It's like
pocket chocolate.
Vilgax just has Dr. Animal just has pocket chocolate on hand. I'm a monkey. But yo,
like, Mom, why do you have pocket? You had pocket chocolate all this time? You never told me. He's like, Chowder, I knew you would be digging through that.
Dwight Schultz. Anytime Dr. Animal just comes on or just in an episode, I'm fucking very happy because we get to break into our fucking monk doll voices.
No, right? It's fun. I love Animo. He's just a lot of fun as a villain.
For real, I fucking love him. I love his design. I love everything about him. But let's I think we should talk about Ben because it's this one's a kind of it's a side of Ben we kind of see with him as a kid with his ego. We've seen episodes where his ego is kind of like, you know, but his grandpa puts him in check. This one, full on ego, and like he hasn't talked to Grandpa Max in a while. Like straight up, just alone. He doesn't want anyone's help, and I think having young Ben there to kind of be the goof off and like also instill some lessons into his older self. I really like that. Like younger Ben, like for his impulse, for him being so impulsive, like he's learning from Grandpa Max. Like his Grandpa Max teaches him lessons, and then that younger Ben instills it to the older Ben, and I kind of like that. Like I don't know about you guys. What you guys think?
You like the contrast?
I like the contrast. Mm-hmm. What do you guys think about the older Ben? Because he's kind of a dick.
I found it hilarious. I loved how fucking mean Ben 10K was. He was just like, no. He honestly, keeping him in Accelerate that long honestly really helped with making him seem like such an ass. Because Accelerate, like he can have a fun voice, but when he's not like putting like his entire chest into it, he sounds so mean.
It's like, so it's just all your bitches.
Fuck yeah.
We're like, you'll learn someday being me isn't about fun.
It's
like he's just going full deep into it, and I kind of love it.
I kind of like the fact. I think this is definitely shows that Ben has lost his way, and I really think it's nice that they have. Which, by the way, I think it does show that. Which actually leads me to a different opinion because this is going to be because we're going to see this again with his son Ken. So does that mean again? Does Ken 10 take place in a different timeline now? Because
different timeline.
Yeah, so I think that this definitely is showing that I believe this future is just done. Like this future is gonna like what was it for Deadpool 3? What was the thing called again when the timeline changes? Uses anchor some shit. What was it called again?
The anchor bro effect.
The anchor. Yeah. You saying Ben was the anchor?
Yeah, Ben was the anchor of that fucking universe, and then when he fucking changed that universe and changed him, and it fucking just disappeared now because it's like, or. In this case, it's probably going on. It's just a whole different dimension shit now.
Technically.
Yeah, that's how it works. Every decision you make creates a new universe in Ben 10.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, so
Gwen went back in time to get her younger self. If anything, I know it's for the greater good, but if anything, it messed up a lot of things because you can't just kidnap Gwen and not expect.
Not really.
And I mean. When the younger selves, I know, but when the younger selves meet their older selves, from that moment on,
it just creates a new main timeline.
And I know.
But
After that,
it doesn't outright kill the others.
I know, but it just outright makes another timeline. I can maybe Ben being in an accelerate form was kind of a wave of like maybe them making sure that the timelines don't mess up or whatever, or but
nah, I don't really see it that way, because like he does eventually leave that form too, so it's not like he was really doing much. I think it's mainly because the way we've been shown time travel works, universes don't really get destroyed like that unless it's by Chrono Sapien time bomb. So all universes are fine, like there's nothing really going wrong with them. It's just very like
different,
off-putting. Yeah, it's just it's just what happens with it.
Okay, fair.
Also, how do you feel about soul patches?
I feel pretty good about that. You talking about Grandpa Max's soul patch or Ben's soul patch?
Yeah, totally.
I feel. Are you doing another edit of me with a soul patch?
No, what would ever make you think that?
Because you're asking me about it.
You're crazy, man. You're crazy.
Okay.
Meanwhile, as she minimizes the picture on her computer or tablet, say,
I did do that. Ramen, just remember this. Punk Ramen doesn't exist. He can't hurt you.
Fine. Did they explain what happened with Ben and Grandpa Max? How they became estranged?
I don't think they did.
Not really. It's pretty self-explanatory, though. Ben just became hard.
Ben became more enrolled with his hero role, and he just didn't have time for family. And again, I think this again explains why. In like the next time we see Ben 10,000 is the Ken 10 episode,
more family oriented.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think that, I think the Ben of that universe, the Ben that we saw, he realized that okay, I need to become more family man. So he dates that girl he meets in the future episode. I couldn't forget her name.
Kai.
Say it, Kai. People
Kai.
Yeah, Kai.
I hate it. I don't like Kai either. Screw her. She doesn't know what she's talking about half the time.
Can't
wait for that to be used out of context.
Sucks you have the same name.
I would say I didn't choose it, but I did. So
we're gonna have Kai.
I knew I should have gone with my other preferred name that I was considering.
Which is?
Oh, when I was little, my other preferred name I was considering was Marceline.
That's a good one.
What was it good? What was it called again?
I thought about it. It's mainly because it's all the name I repeatedly used.
Marceline, like Adventure Time.
Yeah, I was thinking about just shortening it to Marcy and just like.
That's the vampire motif now makes more sense.
Oh, Kai, you could have.
I was considering it for a long time.
Kai, you can switch your name at any time you want.
I don't really. It's too much of a hassle now. I don't really care.
Fair.
And also, I prefer Kai. I got it from a girl in high school.
Well, how you gonna feel? Isn't season 3 also the Ben Wolf episode?
I think that might be season 4.
I'm gonna make furry versions of all our avatars so that we can wear them through the episode.
That'd be fucking awesome. I'm down. That'd be cool. Yellow Ben.
An excuse to make another ramen edit. Ooh boy.
As long as I'm not bald in all your edits, I'm fine.
Oh man, I was gonna make you a turtle.
don't think Turtle Club, eternally Turtle Club.
But overall, I think this is the perfect episode to start season 3, and I literally think
I agree.
I feel like because some Ben 10 episodes have some are somewhat episodic where some are not. I feel like you can watch this episode and you'll literally fucking love it. Like as you can watch.
Oh yeah, I can confirm.
Yeah,
I watched this with my mom. This was the first Ben 10 episode I watched with my mom, and she actually really liked it.
It's a perfect episode because I think it's honestly, if you want to get into Ben 10, watch this episode because from the very first episode, you get to learn about Ben. You get to know he has an Omnitrix, and then now you get a future fucking Ben, and you get adult Gwen and so you have a crush to simp on, and like now it's honestly the perfect episode. I can't I can't really say anything bad about this episode. I'm trying to come up with something besides the fact that I do wish Gwen's magic was a little bit more. How do I say this? Well, I don't know, man.
Powerful. Okay,
like,
yeah, I
her
get what you're
magic-
saying. Because, for someone who has all the charms of Bazelle, she feels really fucking weak.
Her magic is so it looks like a bunch of. It's just so generic. It looks incredibly fucking basic. It has no flair to it or whatever. And younger Gwen's magic has kind of this flair and vibe to it. This one's kind of it's there, fire.
The fact that she still needs help from younger Gwen says a lot.
Which, by the way, can we talk about how Gwen just kicked the shit out of fucking Animo in his gorilla form, just with nothing but just with her fucking martial arts skills?
Dude,
I'm convinced that they made Gwen and Anodite an alien force because they took a look at Gwen and were like, this girl has some crazy feet. She's got to be mixed with something else.
So what does
I feel like even that's why Kevin even knew it, because Kevin as a kid he already knew he was an alien. He just saw Gwen pull off some crazy ass shit and immediately came to the conclusion that she's mixed.
Yeah, no, Gwen is fucking awesome. And
she is. Anyways, check the chat.
Please, please, Kai. I do not want to. Actually, that one.
This one's pretty cool.
That one actually is pretty cool. Okay, Kai gave me
I'll stop.
Kai gave me a bunch of PFPs to try out for Discord. Yeah. The only complaint I have is I think Gwen's magic's very basic, and I do like the karate. I do like. You know what? We've seen Gwen already kick ass with her karate. Remember in the episode Burg where Ghost Freak fucking possessed her, and for some reason she was kicking Ben's ass as forearms, bro.
Oh no, definitely.
Yeah, there was no reason that should have happened.
Not for real, dude.
And I'm like, bro,
this is a 10-year-old.
Just imagine Gwen.
Brother, this is a child.
Imagine Gwen just think of Gwen locked in. She can kick anyone's ass, bro, without magic, bro.
Okay, now hear me out. Gwen versus Steven Universe.
Oh, come on. It's definitely Gwen. With her magic?
It's obvious.
With her magic and her...
It's obviously Gwen.
Yes.
I think you're just saying that because you want to see Steven get the shit kicked out of him.
Oh, yeah. Every time... Okay, here's the thing. Whenever I come up with versus hypotheticals, I have Steven as the baseline for if I consider somebody at least competently strong. So, I'm if you can get your ass kicked by Steven, I feel like you're kind of weak.
So any Steven Universe fans out there, just know Kai is not the biggest fan.
Yeah.
It's on site.
Yeah. So...
Oh, God.
She doesn't like Steven Universe, guys. Let's talk about... We haven't done MVPs, and so let's talk about the MVPs in this episode. Who do you think was the star of this episode, yo? Burg?
Honestly, I gotta give it. This was definitely a Ben episode. Actually, the thing is, everyone had a chance to shine in this episode. I really think it all spread out, but I will have to give it to Ben because he's the one who's trying to get his older self back not back in shape because he's fucking ripped. Back to his old self, be more fun, loosen up a bit, not be too stringent all the time. Just kind of just take it easy. I think Ben definitely, because let's be honest here, there are so many aliens that come into this episode that it's really hard to count. So
we're not gonna rank all the we're not gonna rank all the aliens. We're just gonna. Usually we would do that if there were less, but we'll do that for the next episode. We're gonna do MVPs in terms of best characters because this episode's kind of structured differently. So no,
it is.
You picked the right one. For me, I'm gonna say because this episode's actually really sweet and has a really sweet ending. The ending actually kind of made me tear up a bit because I don't know, there's something about the relationship Grandpa Max has with his grandkids, Gwen and Ben, is just so fucking sweet, man. And
I agree.
And Grandpa, and then the future Grandpa Max give this to Grandpa Max, Oh no,
it was Ben.
No,
it was Ben who did that.
Ben. No, Ben.
Yeah,
Ben gave him that cake, because he forgot.
Which I gotta ask, is that artificial cake? Like, what's the deal? Is it like a food pill? Like, what the fuck is that?
I feel like it's
Knowing Ben, because he obviously regretted not getting that cake for a long time, he probably made sure that it was like a cake Grandpa Max would like.
Yeah, no. So we're saying that if Gwen, so we're saying that birthday was somewhat ruined because it wasn't a cake. So if it wasn't for future Ben, that Grandpa Max would not have gotten his cake. So technically, future Ben kind of saved Grandpa Max's birthday. Is what we're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Good shit, man. Future Ben's on top of it.
I honestly really like how Ben 10 goes about time travel, because it kind of fixes a lot of the holes in time travel. Because, like, if this was a, like, Back to the Future style setup of time travel, you would immediately ask, like, okay, so wait, in the future, does that mean that Ben's gonna meet his childhood self again? How does that work? Because he already learned the lesson. And, like, oh, does he have to give himself the cake eventually? No. I like that it has solid rules of, like, yeah, every time you do something like this, it creates a new universe and a new future. So it makes sense why you never have to experience what you just experienced from your other future
It's essentially a memory. It's essentially a memory Ben had as a kid, and I'm assuming it was a pretty bad birthday for Grandpa Max. And future Ben was like, you know what, I might as well do something nice for Grandpa Max. You know, I kind of messed things up. Let me help him out.
No, definitely. And I think, I'm actually happy because I'm not a big fan of time travel stories because they're like, because it's like, well, is it actually the future? Will this happen here? And they're just like, no, this is a different timeline. Deal with it. And I'm like, okay,
I like that.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of like the Ben 10 Extinction reboot special where like they're like future Max. He's like, nope, just alternate universe. Like he constantly clarified it.
Good. Okay,
No.
special. The whole Grandpa Max hiding the fact that he's a plumber still pisses me the fuck off in that episode. In that special.
Yeah, especially considering it's like near the end of the series, so it's like, what more do you need to hide, bro? Like, come on now.
For real.
Like, even the kids, like, I bet the kids that actually watched the show didn't even know what that was about. They're just like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like, they did not get that joke at all. They're just like, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's fucking bad. But I'm saying, young Ben, and overall, I gotta agree with Bert. Everybody's the MVP of this episode. Even Grandpa Max, who was old.
You didn't
Grandpa
ask
Max.
me my MVP.
No. I'm making a joke about like old. Well, what was old Grandpa Max doing when Ben and Gwen were in the future? He was just okay. Well, I guess I'm just seeing.
No, bro had a fishing rod. So he's like, all right.
Bye.
Now, bro just went fishing. He's like, I bet he was like, he got to the lake. He's like, no, fishing. No, fishing.
But
Fishing.
fishing. Yo.
It's like,
I'm honestly really curious what Grandpa Max's like retirement plan is, because like he either strikes me as the type that would retire, or like he strikes me as the type that would never really retire. Well, like he'll be retired in name only, but he'll still be going like random side quests.
I think that's definitely what he would be doing because he would be just like, fuck this. I'm bored. Well, I'm technically
Like he
retired.
has a retirement party in Omniverse, but like he's just like whatever about it. He's just like, oh yeah, it'd be nice to settle down. But I'm like, bro, you're gonna be kicking ass next week.
I don't think he'd be retired. I think he'd be a great fucking teacher. I'm sorry, he'd be a great fucking teacher. Grandpa Max.
That sounds
No, I can see that.
Kai, who's your MVP?
I obviously have to go with my wife. I mean, my lover. I mean,
our wife, our lover.
I have to go with Gwen. She's great. I honestly just love this design. I was obsessed with it ever since, and I low key jacked her hairstyle.
She got the good. No, she got a good hairstyle. Now, I do find the ponytail to be very underrated, in my opinion.
No, I like that one too. It kind of started my obsession with Ariana Grande.
I don't know how to.
What?
I mix.
I do like an Ariana Grande.
I'm not a fan of Ariana Grande, but to each their own, I guess.
I like her. No, honestly, me saying I am low-key just feels like the fucking shadow going like Sabrina Carpenter.
But yeah, no. But yeah, no. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of this Gwen style. Again, I'm. Like, oh look, simping and being horny aside, it is a great design, and I'm not gonna, and I cannot deny that for a fact. It's like they really cooked with that design.
And with that, guys, that has been the season 3 breakdown of this episode of Ben 10K. We
Yay.
hope you guys like it. With that, we hope you guys enjoy this episode. Thank you, Berg, for joining me. Thank you, Kai, for joining us again. This has
Make more adult Gwen smut, damn it! It's okay.
please, fucking please. Don't forget to listen to us on Spotify, on YouTube. Don't forget to comment on YouTube. What's your favorite design of Adult Gwen, or would you send for Adult Gwen? So comment. If that, you guys have a good night, Omni heads. Peace out.